Hello, it's Marcia again with Then and There. I have some more journals I wanted to share with you today. These are an autumn-themed traveler's notebook size. They have, I will just go through, okay, I gotta get my thoughts, get my thoughts straight. Okay, they're all very similar. They have the same elements and such in them. The colors are slightly different, and the paper patterns and things like that, and they're rearranged a bit differently, but they're all basically the same. I may just do a quick flip of each one so you can see them. And as you can see, the eco-dyed prints on the front of each one is different because they are an eco-dye. So I will go ahead and flip through one. I don't even know. It is too early to be starting a video, but I started it already, so I'm going to go with it. There's eco-dyed print on the front, obviously, I already said that. It's on watercolor paper, so it is quite thick. I inked around the edges a bit. The covers are made of strips of plaid material, which were shirts, sorry, I'm focusing on fuzz. They were my son's shirts, and he hasn't worn them in forever, so I figured I liked all of them together. I liked the way they looked, so I just cut them up and made journal covers out of them. Obviously, that's the next thing to do, right? Got a strip of some faux leather here with some a bit of muslin, or I don't even think it's muslin. It's a bit thicker than muslin. It's a bit of cotton fabric. The inside, these do not have interfacing in them. This is gonna be a long video because I don't know what I'm saying. There's this beautiful green fabric on the inside. I love the way it feels. It is super soft. You'll appreciate it if you do get one of these. You'll see what I mean. I'm gonna zoom in just a little bit and focus. There we go. All right, so we have a paper bag in the front, which is a pocket, of course. And there is an Ex Libris journaling card, but I thought it would also look cute somewhere on the book if you wanted to label, put your name on your book somewhere. A little tag here that's stamped Autumn with a tag tucked in it with some more of the plaid fabric. It says, "This makes me happy." Pattern paper, which makes a large pocket. This is a book page from a book about trees, and each one has a different oak tree thing in it. There's beautiful autumn colors there. I'm going to show the autumn side. It's going to be one of those days. Okay, more pattern paper there. Everything has been coffee dyed, and lots of sewing, stuff like that. A print of some mushrooms tucked in here. This is a vintage wallpaper strip with some autumn colored leaves on it. An old vintage book page from a book about freezing and preserving vegetables. Old hymnal, which was dyed with, I believe, avocado dyed, and it has some other inks in there as well. This is a page that I used natural grasses and just laid them on and used them as a mask, and then sprayed inks and dyes over it. You can kind of make out on the back as well. They came out really pretty. An old book, geography book from like the 1800s. Coffee dyed papers, my bird stamp. Another piece of that wallpaper, which I made a pocket out of. An index card, which I grunged up and did a collage on the back. This is also wallpaper. A little mushroom stamped on this tag, which is stapled in onto this tab. Graph paper. This is an envelope. A tiny envelope which has some little not mushrooms, those are squirrels, in there. And I picked out a word that kind of went along with the image. Curiosity. This is from a thesaurus. It's not a dictionary definition, but it has like other words similar to curious. And each one is slightly different. This is some, I recently picked this up at Dollar Tree. It's like some organza type material. It's like a wide ribbon. with this beautiful gold leaf on it. Some more fabric. A journaling card. Here is just a song about autumn leaves. This is a vintage, it's a printout of a vintage junior high football game ticket from 1927. I really like that. That's in my collection of ephemera. So I scanned that and made a little tiny pocket there with this little ticket in there. Collaged some paper on there. Another eco print. I love the coloring on some of these. Leaves turning. This one didn't have as much, but I really like this leaf right here. A little bit of paper collaged there. A fox stamp and some wood grain on that journaling card. Some pattern paper, and this is a little like Polaroid type frame. You can tuck a picture behind there. An owl, the vintage owl image. I made a little tuck spot with this little tag flip with the acorn stamped on there. Another eco print with a leaf and a little coffee cup stamp and note, like a note paper stamp on the backside. Here we have just a large tag with some more fabric. This is a book page from a book about North American animals, I believe, and each one has a different type of fox. This says bobcat because the fox is on the opposite side. They don't correlate. What's on this side does not correlate with the other side. But each one does have a fox, which I thought would be cute to use as a journaling card, or you could use it as collage somewhere in your book. I got vintage book pages again. Little leaf charm pinned on. And it just goes back. This is another print I did with a leaf and some inks. I was experimenting with different colors, and I really liked that print there. This is an old bridge, like a scorecard thing, and I just stamped some different words on there that you could use in your journaling. It could be like journaling prompt, or you could tear it apart and put it elsewhere. Whatever you wanted to do with it. It says, crisp morning, beautiful season. Also a little tag I did some stamping on with some text and a little owl. And it's hard to see in this particular book, but I did get a personalized, a custom stamp made from paper sushi, and it came out really well. I love it. This is a moth. What's it? Image transfer. Oh, wow. Sorry. Sorry, guys. In this envelope is another little journaling spot. Maybe I should redo this video. I don't know. It's kind of early. I haven't been up for very long. So that's the basic of each one, and I'll just quickly flip through and show you the differences. This one has a different paper, different oak leaves. This one is slightly different. I sprayed the grass first and then put it on a an inked page. This one has a dictionary page, the moth image. Has a print, a leaf print here on the graph paper. This one says curious, so still very similar. This has a slight bit of a leaf imprint. It didn't turn out really well, but it's still kind of cool. Different pattern paper there. Here's the eco die on this one. Leaves turning. This has a large leaf. It's a large branch with many little leaves. How about that? And that, a box. This has a couple little leaf imprints on it. There's the eco die on this one. I think they came out really, really well. I really enjoyed doing the eco dyeing. It was a lot of fun. Another little fox. You can barely, I got kind of carried away with the ink on this one, but there is a leaf there, a little oak leaf you can see. And in some of them, this image is in a different place. Here's this one. Hopefully my lighting is okay. It's a little cloudy today. See, in this one, the moth transfers in the front. This one also is like the last one. Another dictionary page. An oak leaf there. This one says creature. And little creatures in the pocket there. There's a beautiful leaf on that side and different kinds on this side. I've discovered, using some of the fall leaves that we've been getting, just one of our trees is turning so far, that it does create a really beautiful color. Like this one right here was an autumn colored leaf. It was turned already, and it has a significantly different color. It's more brown and less gray. And I really like that. So as the trees start turning, I will definitely be doing more, what is that called? Eco dyeing. Another oak leaf there. This one you can actually see my stamp a little better. And this one has a maple leaf. And the moth is in the front as well. They are basically the same. There's that. It's had a bit of grasses and a flower right there. This one really came through on the other side. Someone did ask me if I could show how I do my like faux eco dyeing, but I don't really have the space to do it, to like record it. My dining room is really dim and dark, and I don't like the lighting. On this one, I just want to point out I did accidentally stitch this feather fabric down, but it still makes a pretty cool tuck spot. You could tuck a little picture or journaling card up in there. It doesn't bother me. There's the eco dyeing. And this one, little oak leaves, and this one is a different, I don't even know what kind of leaf this was, but it came out really cool. And this one is green because it was a fresher leaf. It hadn't turned. Well, many of them hadn't turned, but yeah. Also, this is with the coffee, setting the leaves on the coffee as it's drying, after coffee dyeing it. This one here, you can kind of make out an oak leaf right there, and there's some other little leaves there, I believe. And there's the fox. And the sycamore leaf on that one. There they all are. These are the autumn journals. I think I'll just call them Plaid in the fall. I think I like that. It just came to me. I may change my mind. I don't know. But, oh, you guys can't even see them. There they are once again. Thanks for watching, guys. And they will, of course, be available on my Etsy if you want to go check that out. The link will be in the description. Thanks. Bye. Oops.